Intermittent fasting and calories count. I have tried both and I found out that one of those work much more better than the other. So I would like to share my experience and advices to you. Hi, my name is Safi and I'm your home nutritionist, and today I would like to talk to you about what is actually works best, intermittent fasting or calories count. I already talked about intermittent fasting on my previous video, so if you don't know what this is about, you can watch the other video and I share my experience there as well. Calories counting, it's pretty easy, so there's nothing really to talk about. Each food had their calories, and if you start counting that, eventually people are overeating with the calories, and that how they getting more weight. I will not share about like a general thing, how much calories you're supposed to eat, because for different weight, for different height, you have to eat different calories, and it depends also how you're spending those calories. If you have more training, then you're spending more. If you like office worker or anyone who's just sitting at home, of course your calorie spending will be much more less. I already mentioned that intermittent fasting, it's not a rule, it's just a tool. And I already mentioned that the intermittent fasting, it's not kind of diet that you can grab for long term. That's for sure, because fasting is not a diet, it's not a long term thing. If you're trying to lose weight and improve your relationship with food, you have probably heard about intermittent fasting and calories counting. So this video will help you to understand which way is the better. What do you have to choose for the first time? What it will cause more weight loss, and what is actually better for your body and works much more faster. I will not talk about intermittent fasting a lot because you can watch the video that I did before, but just briefly, usually people choosing 16-8 time frame. For many people, intermittent fasting works because it's reducing time frame to eat. It's reducing late overeating. It's reducing snacking. It's technically a natural way, I would say. Calories counting, it's technically you are tracking all the calories that you're getting from any food, and you are staying in deficient of calories if you would like to lose some weight. So you will find the calorie amount that you really need, and technically you will just reducing the amount of calories that you're eating per day. So overview, so intermittent fasting, for a lot of people it might be much more easier way to go with, but that not is healthier way to choose. But for some people it can really work for a specific period of time, not like a whole diet of the long period. But the calories counting, it's more harder way. And I remember when I tried that thing for the first time, it was really like funny to try. But then I figured out that I overeating a lot of calories. Like I didn't know that one candy can have like 200 calories sometimes 100, sometimes 200, sometimes more. I didn't really know that one ice cream can have like sometimes it's 300, sometimes it's more. So it's really nice to at least know how many calories the specific food had. It's kind of harder way because you have to have some time to measure the weight of the meal that you're getting. You have to look it up on the ingredients. You have to look it up how many calories there. But it's really good thing for people that don't really know what is calories, how much calories in that food, how much calories I have to eat. So it's really good for people that never try it. It's always good to try it, and for the future you will already know, okay, I'm eating that chocolate, I know that in the 3 pieces that might be like 150 or 200 calories. Let's conclude and let's compare them honestly. Intermittent fasting, it's easier way to reduce the amount of time that you're eating, reduce the snacking, and the calories count, it's the way you can choose to be knowledge how much calories each food had. The intermittent fasting not works for you if you felt worse after that. It can influence on your stress, your mood, the hormones that you're producing, and a lot of other things. You can have a stomach pain, headaches, low energy, and a lot of other stuff. The calories counting, I don't want to tell that this is like the best way to try, but in my opinion, it's always nice to be familiar with that stuff because it's like the thing that you facing every time. you eating, and you have to know what portion is good for you, because sometimes you put it like even the good food like meat or I don't know, some eggs or any other thing, and you don't really know how much their calories. One time I put it just like regular amount of meat, and I figure out that because I fry it, because I put a lot of oil before, it will be much more calories than it's technically supposed to be. So you have to counting how many oil you put it there. But it's really nice to know about that. So in my opinion, you have to try the calories counting. How fast you will see the result after the calories counting. I tried recently one of my friend, and he lost probably like 7-8 pounds per month. So really nice results, really nice result. We cut the calories amount for the day, probably like in less than half for sure. But he didn't have any training, anything. We took it out the sweets and nothing else, nothing else special. But yeah, the calories counting, it's really good thing to try, but you have to be careful with that as well, because when you will cut your calories, of course you might feel a little low energy, and especially if you're choosing the food that not giving you enough amount of carbs, enough an amount of proteins. For example, if you choose, I don't know, some chocolate bite or anything like that had a lot of the sugar inside, and don't have really like proteins or any other thing that will give you like natural energy. For example, if you will eat the food that had a lot of the sugar inside, and even if you see that, for example, I don't know, chocolate bite have 300 calories, and okay, so my like top, it's 1500 calories a day, and I already ate 1200, and okay, I have 300 left, and you felt like really hungry, and you only eating that chocolate bite, it might not give you enough energy, and you might felt like, oh my god, I'm exhausted. I don't have energy at all. I wanted some to eat. It's not enough food for me. So you have to be careful what are you choosing to eat. That's, yeah, also the big part of that, of the calories counting. It better probably to reduce all sweets, all food that may have a lot of the sugar inside, and of course I already mentioned the proteins. It's like the base of you have to be careful with that, and you have to include to your daily meals enough proteins, because you always feel like you're not eating enough food. What helped me, a lot of apps you can find on App Store that can help you to count the calories. That really helping, because for the first time it was really hard to like Google everything. Also, the better way to plan your weekly, maybe weekly plan of the meals that you're having every day, and count your calories before. So then when day comes and you have to eat something, you already know, okay, today my morning, my lunch, my dinner, my breakfast will look like this, like this, like this. If you have something that you already was planned, it's much more easier to follow. That's what helped me and my friend as well. But always remember, choose the healthy way, choose the healthy lifestyle, and then you will get really good results. Either it's your body, either it's your weight, or either it's your health. Always remember that consistency matters more than perfection. I'm gonna finish that video, and I hope some of my advices and my experience will help you with the thing that you right now struggling. Let me know if you ever tried the calories counting and intermittent fasting. It will be nice to hear the feedback from you, and let me know which one you tried, which one you like it or you hate it, or it works really good for you, or how many pounds you lost. See you guys in the next video. I'm so excited to share with you more of my experience and more of my stories and more researching that I had through last years. So please subscribe, like, and leave your comments about your experience, what you tried, what it works for you, and it really will be really nice to read it. I really hope that that information and that video help you to decide which way you want to try losing weight or just maintain your health relationship with the food. Bye guys!